Howdy everybody, ArgonMatrix here, welcome to episode 134 of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Last time we finished off Eve as on greedier mode, Eve as greedier mode, is what I was about to say. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Let's try Samson out now. Samsonite? I think there's an actual like ore or element or something. It's not an element. Jute Neol is our seed for today. J00TNE0L. Jute Neol. Sounds like a high fantasy character from Lord of the Rings or something. We'll go ahead and take PJs, because why would we not? The easy answer there is maybe we would have wanted to save it for a full health sort of effect, because I believe it has that effect as well. And obviously as Samson, we wouldn't mind taking a little bit of damage now and again from this demon beggar, perhaps. Actually, this might be actually a good way to do it. Makes me wish I had actually saved PJs now, but that's okay. Not gonna be the end of the world. What do we got here? We got Judgment, which could actually result in another Demon Judgment if we end up getting lucky here. It did not. We're probably not gonna end up using this version of Judgment at any point. Is this 3 of the same pill? It's 3 infested pills. I may want to save at least one of those. Amnesia doesn't really matter. I'm gonna save at least one of these for a room that has a lot of poop in it. If I get like a card against humanity or something, that would be the utmost. That would be ideal for me. But until then, because it's rare that you actually get to use an infested pill, or that I do use an infested pill in the way you're meant to use it, because I think it gives you a spider for every single poop that's on the room. At least the one with the exclamation point does anyway. The infested pill with the exclamation point. The one with the question mark, I think, just gives you like randomly like 2 to 5 spiders or something. So that one you can just feel free to use whenever, basically. But this one is a little more potent if you want to save it. If I do end up just in a bit of a dire spot, and I think that a couple attack spiders might make the difference between life and death, then maybe I'll give that a go. Just crack it open, you know? But rarely is that ever the case. I'm not sure how it determines how many spiders to give you if there are no poops on the room. Maybe then it just acts as like the other infested pill with the question mark. I could see that, I suppose. We've taken quite a bit of dumb damage here. Although how dumb it is a little bit debatable, I think, because there was some that felt nigh on unavoidable, although maybe it's just because I'm terrible at dodging things. I always get myself boxed into corners instead of going like circular paths and serpentine around them and trying to read their patterns and all that like I'm meant to do, like a good Isaac player should, but it's alright. Wow. Normally those guys have like a bit more curvature to their arcs, but that guy made like a straight B line for me. You're not even a B, you can't make a B line. Oh god, I saw a video the other day. It was in my recommended videos and I clicked on it because it seemed interesting, which shows that I'm just a pleb. But it was the B movie, but the trailer, it's like the B movie trailer, but redone in, but like edited into 7 different movie genres. Like there's like a horror one, a drama one, the XXX movie trailer. It's like fucking weird. It was really weird, but it was really well done too. I'm sure that's actually, I think that's actually a fairly popular channel out there. I just never heard of it up until this point. They've done it with like a couple different movie trailers that I saw. I watched the Shrek one after that, and that was pretty good. Especially Shrek as a nature documentary. That was a little silly. Yeah, I think the channel is Editing is Everything, if I remember right. So there's a little bit of promotion that they probably don't need from this little old channel. I'm gonna buy Black Hole because I think it's a fun item, and you can't stop me from doing it. Now let's go ahead and check our deal with the devil. I don't know how potent Black Hole is going to be in greed mode. I feel like it could actually be quite powerful, because obviously it's going to recharge over the waves, and it lasts a decent while, so it should be able to suck up a lot of things from a lot of waves. Admittedly, seeing Guppy's head there kind of throws me off now. First, I'm going to go ahead and do this a little bit of a smarter way, because I'm going to take both of these, so I might as well like spend some HP on the demon beggar there. Got this. It could be Tell Pills, so I'm not going to take it just yet. Let's go ahead and grab the mark, and we'll grab Guppy's head. I'm going to keep Black Hole because it's more interesting, but just grab Guppy's head for the Guppy chance, and then we'll go ahead and check out what this pill does before anything else. Retrovision, the nothing pill. Gonna wait for the utmost room to use this infested pill. There will come a time, I swear to you, when we get a lot of poops on a single room. And you will rue the day when you give me that room, game. Ooh, I don't mind a little bit of growth hormones action. Even before any fucking any bloodlust bonus, we're at 10 damage now. That's actually like staggering for the second floor. Between Magic Mush and the Mark and growth hormones is actually crazy. So we're gonna want to buy the key. We're probably also gonna want to buy Black Candle just to avoid any Curse of the Blind screwage in the future. Now let's go ahead and give this a shot. See how well this works out. Against these guys, against those guys, it actually works out. I didn't think it would suck them in, but apparently it does. Throw this back into the middle and hope for the best. This actually, it doesn't do as much damage as I was hoping it would, but it brings the enemies to a spot where I can deal damage to all of them without having to, you know, maneuver too much. So that's, I guess, probably the biggest benefit of the black hole. And it does seem to be pretty potent in greed mode from my admittedly limited experience so far, but if I just throw it into the middle of the room, it seems to be able to reach most enemies at even like the furthest echelons of the room. So unless they're like at the very, very end, then it can be a little bit touch and go. But there, yeah, look at that. It actually brings all the money into the center too. That's so good, man. I love that shit. All right, so we got 14 cents. We're gonna want to buy this key before anything else. BAE. We got soy milk. I don't think it's that kind of run right now. Got high damage going for us, which admittedly could make a good soy milk run, and we don't have a huge tier rate, but just not feeling it this time. Greedier mode, you really have to be a little bit more judgmental than that towards what items you take, you know? Know what I mean? Can't be as crazy as you otherwise might be in just a standard greed mode run. Unless you get blank card and 2 diamonds, then it's a different game, basically. Then it's like, with that combination, it's like, oh, you just win now. It's just, how do you want to win? Good stuff, good stuff. Did I actually press the button there by accident and just, like, not even realize it? That's why the second wave didn't spawn? That must have been what happened there. I didn't realize. I guess I dodged a gurgling and just ran over the button by accident. That's okay. Not gonna be the end of the world, hopefully. Hopefully we won't be, like, 1 cent shy of affording some baller item in the future. Probably jinxed it now, but let's go ahead and buy our black candle here. Totally fine by me. Now let's check our deal with the devil fight. Just a champion little horn and nothing else, so could certainly be a lot worse than this. Believe you me. I mean, we've seen a lot worse than this as far as deal with the devil waves go. Well, that was good. Oh well, at least it sped up the fight considerably. What do we got in here? We got Abaddon and we got Black Powder. Well, I definitely want to take Abaddon, so there's really no reason not to take Black Powder, because Abaddon's going to take all my HP anyway. Unless, like, the damage upgrade we get from Abaddon is dependent upon how many hearts we give it or something, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. This ain't no adrenaline, which is a different item in the game that a lot of people don't seem to know what it does. It's fairly straightforward to me, although it's hard to use. If we ever come across it, then maybe I'll try and explain it, because I've had a couple people ask me about that item. Or at least like 1 or 2 people, because it came up in a run where I like re-rolled into it, and people were confused, like, why do you have so much damage now? It's like, what the fuck? Even because I had like a bunch of empty red heart containers. Which is basically what adrenaline does. It gives you more damage depending on how many empty red heart containers you have. It's a weird one, but makes sense. It's like the ultimate glass cannon sort of item. We got a Jesus Juice here. Totally fine by me. 13 damage. 13 base damage before Bloodlust. Bloody Lust, whatever you want to call it. So we got a car battery there, which actually would probably be decent with Black Hole. I'm not sure. Like, it would throw out 2 black holes, right? But they'd both be on the same spot. But would that mean they would do, like, twice the damage because there'd be 2 black holes dealing damage? So I'm going to try to test that one out, I think. Before anything else, though, let's just go ahead and pop this off. Okay. Unfortunately, it can't suck these portals in. That's kind of the one big downfall with black holes so far. Also, those guys, it's still a little hard to hit those guys. Those, like, night enemies that you can only hit from the back. Even when they're all sucked into one place like that. They can't move around too much. They can't move around too much. Is it going to suck in these skulls? I wonder. We're going to find out in a second here. Well, actually, we're not, because the skulls all died, because I managed to kill that wave before anything too bad happened. Good shit, good shit. I wish it lasted just a little bit longer. If it lasted, like, one wave longer, like, long enough to kill one more wave, and then I only had to deal with, like, one wave as opposed to two in between the charges, then I'd just be living the dream, dude, but it might be a little too powerful in that case. It feels like they may have tested this one specifically on greed mode. This seems pretty well catered to not be like too OP. So I'm not going to use it here because against these guys it's not as good as you might expect it to be. We'll save it for the boss and then hopefully be able to just sort of neuter one boss wave. It's not going to be able to neuter both of them. It might not even be able to neuter one depending on what boss we get. But we'll give it a whirl. First, I'm going to go ahead and pick up all this money. I could buy a car battery and give that a shot. Or I could just buy a key and see what we get for free. Well, for 5 cents, really, but... we got chocolate milk. See, now I'm wishing I had taken soy milk on the previous floor, because I'm pretty sure chocolate milk soy milk is actually a deadly combination. It's a weird one, because you don't think it's going to be good, but it actually turns out to be, like, awesome. It's very, very strange. So let's go ahead and pop this. That worked out strangely. It does not seem to be drawing the bosses in. I can't help but notice. So apparently Black Hole does not work on bosses. Strange as that seems to be, at least not on all bosses. But of all bosses to work on, I would think that Gertie Jr. would be a pretty valid candidate, given what Black Hole actually does, but apparently not. That's okay. We'll make do one way or another with our chocolate milk 13 base damage run. We'll survive somehow. Alright, let's go ahead and pick all this up. I'm gonna go buy a car battery just because it seems interesting to me. 9-volt would have been sweet as well, but we're not gonna be able to afford that, unfortunately. Is this just double envy? No, it's quadruple envy. Okay, that's a little bit more daunting, I suppose. Do you tap shoot here? You might want to just tap shoot, honestly. I don't know. I feel like the charge shots are doing a little bit more potent damage. I mean, obviously they are. It just depends on how fast and how accurate you can be. See, we're like not even getting like full charges. What hit me there? Oh, it was just a little tiny envy just snuck up on me. I thought it was like my own black powder circle that hit me. That's what it looked like. Like, we're not even getting full charges on this chocolate milk. We're not even waiting for the full charge bar to be full. And we're still, like, just doing astronomical amounts of damage. I just love this dude. I'm not exactly sure why soy milk and chocolate milk is a good combination. Like, why in the game's logic it works out so well. It must be, like, if I ever get a chance to show it off, I absolutely will. Unfortunately, this could have been that run, but I was too much of a pansy to take soy milk. That's okay, though. There'll be other runs, I'm sure. But there must be like some sort of like specially hard-coded synergy into the game between soy milk and chocolate milk. Because the normal way you would expect it to work is that you would charge up a shot for chocolate milk like really, really fast because soy milk made your tear rate so low. But it would be like a super weak shot because it's soy milk. And that would be really bad because you'd spend all this time charging up shots and then it would just fire off and not do anything really. But the way it actually works is that you don't have to charge shots at all, and it feels like chocolate milk is just a big old damage upgrade to soy milk, which is very, very interesting. I guess they probably did that just to make it so that you didn't get totally screwed over if you got that combination of items, because it would just be a little bit too mean. So we'll take Mom's heals here. We got the Yes Mother transformation of all things. Then let's go ahead and buy a key. It'll probably be... Okay, well, I guess I'm heading to the curse room now. I didn't really mean to, but there we go. We got some bombs out of the deal. Probably going to be interested in taking the toothpicks at some point. For right now, let's just go and check out our item room. What do we got? What are the odds? Never tell me the odds. It's multi-dimensional baby. Multi-dimensional baby is pretty sweet, though. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. I love that shit, man. I love the tier. I just love the look of the tier from Multidimensional Baby. It just feels so powerful. I wish it was a little bit more conceptually easier to use, I suppose. Well, that was dumb. I don't know if car battery's doing much of anything for me on this black hole thing. Maybe it made it last like twice as long. I felt like it lasted a pretty decent while there. Maybe not twice as long, but a good amount of time. Okay, let's go ahead and throw one of these in the center. Deal with this riffraff. Good shit, good shit. So it works on mini bosses, it seems, the black hole. It just doesn't seem to work on bosses, which is a good thing to note. I don't know, there may be certain just subsets of enemies that it doesn't work on, and somehow Gertie Jr. is a part of that. The only thing that makes sense is that the subset is bosses themselves. What? There's a guy down there? Oh, how did he spawn down there? Nothing ever spawns in, like, way in that corner. He didn't have time to walk down there. Very strange happenings. Now, are we interested in anything that the shop has to offer us right now? I mean, toothpicks is fine. The halo, I wish I could afford it, but we're probably not going to be able to here. That's a little unfortunate. Fistula. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so it works on this boss. Although Fistula is a bit of a weird one, I suppose. That actually, like, decimated Fistula. That was kind of scary to watch. Well, that guy's actually... Is he stuck in that corner? I think he's stuck in that corner, so don't worry about him for right now. Just deal with the ones that can actually do stuff to me. That was actually... Yeah, that was, like, actually monstrous how much that destroyed that double Fistula fight. I loved that, man. Loved every second of it. Oh, God. This is not something I was really interested in seeing. But it's okay. We managed to take care of their minions at least. Okay. And Sister Vise. They're not actually that powerful. They're not that tanky, so there we go. That's our deal with the devil. What is it? What is it? It's Krampus. We killed him in one shot. I think it was a multidimensional baby shot, but still. One shot is one shot by my metric. My God. These tiers are so big. I love it. Haven't gotten a chance to use my infested pill yet. I just haven't had a good opportunity to. Still no, like, poopy rooms. Let's go ahead and bomb this, actually. I might get a spirit heart or something out of the deal. No such luck, but that's okay. Got a speed upgrade here, which is whatever. I think we were already at max speed, so it doesn't really matter at all. Let's go ahead and buy our key, our last one that we're going to need. At least hopefully, anyway. We got Dad's key just in the nick of time, man. I mean, you might as well, like, at least do this. Like, head over here, check for a secret room. Nope. Alright, well, it was worth a shot, I suppose. And there's a little bit of poop up in the shop here, so I guess we're gonna do this. Get 2 spiders out of it, which is pretty bad, but it was just burdening me for so long. Watch, now we're gonna get a card against humanity pill from somewhere or something. Or not. A card against humanity pill. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, maybe in the sense of the actual game, a card against humanity, the pill part would make a little bit of sense, but... At any rate, we are actually just, like, destroying lives right now. I'm pretty happy with that. Our HP is still in a scary spot, though, so... Let's not, yeah, let's not get too overconfident, because we still have a very reasonable chance of losing this run. Why did those guys get drawn in so slowly by Black Hole? Oh God, what else is there? Still just one Brimstone Ghost. I don't know what that card is going to be, but I'll check it out in a second here. I'm really hoping it's just a Hierophant card. Just make my day a little bit easier. Oh boy. One champion hit away from capitulation. One of my favorite words, in case you haven't noticed. I use it a lot in these videos, I know. Capitulation. Just so good. Alright, he's stuck up here, so we should be able to deal with him. Post-haste. Come on. We got a tower card that's actually, like, the worst. Not gonna use that, because that could easily end my life. Although I could use it in here. Let's go and buy the HP. Use the tower card and hope that we can get some money out of it or something. Didn't even blow up either of the shopkeepers. We got some spiders out of it instead. Good times, man. Good fucking times. Alright, you guys can get roasted, as far as I'm concerned. It actually pulls in the troll bombs, too, which is a pretty nice synergy. It pulled in Conquest there, so I don't know what was up with that one Gertie Jr. who didn't get pulled in. Because I would assume that Black Hole would pull in Gertie Jr. before it would pull in fucking Conquest. That's a weird one. Also a weird sentence that I just uttered. You know how sometimes you just become so aware of like how weird the things you're saying are, and you're just like, my god. If I was talking to a normal person in everyday conversation, I was saying these things, like, I'd be sent to the fucking psych ward. Gertie Jr., Conquest. Fuck. All these words, man. Alright, so that's done and dusted. What do we got in our deal? We got Incubus. And some other stuff too, but Incubus is really the big one right now. Do I care? Do I think that this HP is worth more than Incubus? I think it actually might be. Silly as that might sound, because I'm doing enough damage on my own. I don't really need Incubus to support me. I need the HP to support me more than anything, honestly. So let's go with that, and hopefully just be able to buy like a bunch of spirit hearts or something out of this shop here. Mr. Dolly is tempting. Okay, let's not deal with that. It's tempting for sure, but I'm probably just going to end up investing in just like a fuck ton of spirit hearts before the Ultra Greed fight. Going down to the next floor, provided I can survive this floor at least. And admittedly, what is it? Fucking Mr. Dolly has a good chance to give me a bunch of spirit hearts, but my god, that was a beautiful display. I just love the enemy. Apparently the enemies that like split into a million pieces just get totally trounced by Black Hole. Okay. Just focus. What did I walk on? I walked on creep, didn't I? I'm mad, dude. I'm actually mad. Jutniol, it was such a good run. If I had managed to survive those waves. Oh, god damn it. Well, I guess we can maybe take one more crack at this, although I don't know. We were so close to the end there that I was so invested in it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and call this one a video. It's a bit of a shorter one, I know, but it is what it is, you know. Regardless, I won't mind having to come back and try another Samson run out. It's not going to be like Blue Baby hanging over my fucking head. Samson's actually a pretty good character to play as, pretty powerful. But we'll try out Lazarus next time, I suppose. Well, actually, next time it's going to be a challenge because it's a multiple of 5 video. We're going to be doing the Brains Challenge. Ooh, everyone's favorite. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this somewhat shorter video. If you did, please leave a like and or comment down below. It really helps out the channel. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I post a single Isaac video every day at noon Mountain Time. So join me tomorrow for the next one if you would. For now, I'm going to get out of here though, so have yourselves a good day. This is ArgonMatrix signing out. Thank you and good night. Jutniol.